Hello, Kes.
Yes po.
Yun. Pwede bang what's this? Ako yung magsha-share muna tapos okay lang naman yung wala namang effect yun sa live kung bigla ako yung magsha-share and then biglang si mommy.
Yeah, I think so. We're live na.
Okay lang. Kita na tayo?
Yes.
Sige, I'll share lang sa
Okay.
So, hi everyone. Hi, mommies and daddies, and everyone tuned in. Thank you for sharing your Saturday afternoon with us. So, sorry for the technical difficulty earlier, no? So, mentioned late lang tayo nag-start. But, again, my name is Soren. I'm your virtual host for today's Mom Talk Live. Before anything else, before we start with our talk, join our raffle draw. We're giving away 100 peso vouchers at nurseryvan.com. It's so easy to join. You just have to tag three mom friends, share this live video on your Facebook and Instagram accounts. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. So again, tag three mom friends, share this live video on your social media and follow us on social media at nurseryvan.com. This live is made possible by Nursery Van, your one-stop shop for all mom and baby essentials, and also Nursery Van forum. So we have a certified nursery van mom here, Mommy Lala Telano Viray. So hi, Mommy Lala.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi. So now, for those who have not seen our first Mom Talk live before, we actually introduced for the first time Nursery Van's forum section at nurseryvan.com, a website. So Nursery Van Forum is an online discussion board for all for mom and dads who want to give it their best in to parenting. So here is our website. So there, we are building this community of hashtag no compromise parents that help each other, especially during this challenging time. So moms, dads, soon to be parents, and even those who are interested in parenting in general can ask a question or answer questions from other parents. So it's really a platform where we can interact with the other parents also who share the same um, things that we want to know and stuff like that. So to know more about Nursery Van Forum, let's all watch this. All right, so topics that we talk about in the Nursery Van Forum range from parenting during the pandemic to baby milestones to newborn care to toddler activities and postpartum experiences. So sign up now at forum.nurseryvan.com to know more about the forum, the topics that we have in there, those questions that already posted, and of course, you can answer questions from other parents as well. So now our topic for today is DIY play activities to boost child development. And then again, as mentioned, we have invited certified nurse and mommy Lala Talano Viray to share with everyone the role of play in your child development. Why is it important? Why does play support child development? And of course, some cute and creative DIY activities that you can do at home. So let's welcome Mommy Lala Viray.
Hi everyone! Good afternoon! I'm Mommy Lala Taliano Veray. I'm a mom of a 19-month-old baby girl who's super kulit, but yeah, it gives a lot of sunshine to us, to our home, no? So, yes, Ron.
So hi Mommy Lala, how are you naman po?
We're doing okay so far so good, and we've been so busy last week, but this week it was quite a restful time for us. And yeah, my daughter's learning something new, no? She's so fascinated with colors right now. So when she looks at outside at the veranda and she sees a car, she will mention the colors, well, the five colors that she memorized. But yeah, so far so good, Ron. How about you?
We're actually good. Starting working already since GCQ po, no. So, mommy, since the pandemic, the lockdown since this March po. How are you? What have you been doing? And then, kamusta naman po si baby ninyo? Di ba siya nabobore at home?
Yeah, nung unang in the first months, medyo may times that she really gets bored. But I came across some articles about child development and how I can maximize the pandemic. So that gave me more ideas on how to do activities that would help her and not get bored. No, so ako for now, I'm trying to learn baking on so personal muna. I'm trying to learn how to bake, and I've been really good at cooking recently. So not to brag, pero hindi talaga kasi ako magaling magluto. But when the pandemic hit, there was like this on button sa akin na cooking. So now I can cook better food. I think better because my husband says it's good. And my baby also likes my cooking, so I assume it's good. So that's one thing that I've learned this pandemic. And another is doing more DIY stuff for my baby. So from cartons to bottles and papers na parang tinatapon lang. I've done several stuff that uh, uh, makes them DIY activities for my child. So si Lavine, recently, she's been, well, during the pandemic, no, na-maximize namin yung time namin. So she's learning phonics right now. So we started with AEI when she was around 15 or 16 months. And the color, she's already identified it. And then somehow, she gets bits of instructions right now. So besides reading and playing and singing with her, mas sinasali ko na siya ngayon with the daily routines. Well, later I'll get to discuss more of them later on. So that's all, Ron.
You, Mommy Lala. Right now, so you've mentioned DIY stuff that you're doing with your baby, no? So I'm sure there are other moms out there also doing this kind of activity, no? So we're
Hmm.
encouraging our nursery van moms to share your DIY activities with your little ones. So if you have a photo or a video, just go to forum.nurseryvan.com and then go to the activities and learning topics section, and then the five most creative DIY entries, we will be giving them 200 peso vouchers that they can use at
Wow!
home. So that's so easy, no? So picture nyo lang whatever DIY stuff na ginawa nyo from before, kahit nakatabi na siya, picture nyo lang, share it to Reservan forum section, and then we will pick five winners later on. So I think Mommy Lala, you'll start with your slides na.
Alright, sige. Let me share screen. Yan. All right. So, I'll start na Ron, no? So, good afternoon, everyone. Again, I'm Mommy Lala, and this afternoon, I'll be sharing DIY activities for kids. And this stuff, there are just, the junk in your home, how we can translate or transform them into something useful for our kids. But before I go there, I'd like to share with you really my heart about learning through play. The more I think moms will more appreciate these DIY activities if we would learn the concepts and the purpose behind these activities. So I'm gonna share a few slides about this. Play as part of a child's development. So as parents, di ba, I'm very, very sure that we all want our children to succeed and to be the best that they can be. But based on science, there are two factors that influence how our child develops, succeeds, and grows. The first factor is the genes, which is nature. So this is something wherein we can't do anything about it. No? Pag pinanganak siya na left-handed siya, left-handed talaga siya. So it's genetic, no? But the other side, the other factor that influences our child's development is environment or nurture. This includes the environment at home, in the community, and the society. So very, very big impact yung environment when it comes to the child's development. A child can be really smart and intelligent, but without the proper environment, it's difficult for the child to develop and grow. So that's dito pasok involvement ng parents, guardians, ng teachers ng isang bata. Okay? We often think we need to run out and buy special toys. Di ba? Pag development, I need to buy this, I need to buy special toys, music, games to stimulate the child's development. But actually, we have to be reminded that the everyday activities that we do with our kids, whether you are a parent, a guardian, a teacher, or ikaw yung tita or tito na nag-aalaga, to encourage their brain development. And here comes play, Play is crucial part of nurturing your child, okay? So the resources, I've placed it in the slide so that you can, if you have time, you can check them, okay? Yeah. So why is play important for kids? Play, sabi ni Kenneth Ginsberg in one of his articles, play allows children to use their creativity while developing their imagination, their dexterity, physical, cognitive, and emotional strength. Play is important to healthy brain development. So it's not just plain may naglalaro sila, but actually there are parts of their brain that are developed during play. It is through play that children at a very early age engage and interact in the world around them. That's why parents and guardians, we highly encourage you to play with your kids, okay? And how does play support a child's development? Sabi sa Family Lives, if you have time, this is really a good website, no? Young children can develop many skills through the power of play. Play helps nurture imagination and give access to adventure. Sometimes to us, regular bottle is just a water bottle, but to them, it's something else. It can be a spaceship, it can be a submarine, no? So we allow them to be imaginative, no? And it gives a child adventure. They can learn essential skills such as problem solving skills, working with others, much more. This helps them to develop the ability to concentrate and work their motor skills. Very important for kids, the fine motor skills, how to grip, how to touch, no? And this helps them in turn eventually as they grow up. Okay? So very important siya. Little things. The one in this slide, if you can see, it's the square blocks. Ano ba yan? Stacks. Ayun, the square stacks. No, that helps them. This one has 4 colors. So recently, Lavine had, starting last year, she really likes this toy. But last year, hindi pa niya masyadong nilalaro. This year, she started playing with it. Actually, it's a stack. But in one of our activities, they was testing them by color. I said the two color in every color. So it will be like, yellow, green, red, and then blue. No? So it helps them, no, one by one. So umpisa, they just touch it. Sometimes they bite it if nasa stage sila ng mouth stage, no, ng oral stage. Eventually, as they grow, as they venture out, no, ma-realize nila how to use it properly and also have more creative ways how to use it. Okay? And ito medyo nahirapan ako dito, no. To us it's mess. To them it's play, no. 'Di ba parang for an OC mom like me, pag makalat, ganito kakalat yung bahay, it really irritates me. Parang, ay, ang kalat ng bahay. So ako, magliligpit ako, no? Liligpit ako. But after 10, 15 minutes, it's gonna be messy again. No? It's gonna be like this again. So our house, like a 30 minutes. But pediatricians say that for them, this is creativity, no? This helps them imagine, this gives them a sense of adventure. The things that they throw, it doesn't mean that they have a bad attitude, no. It's just that they're testing gravity, no. What will happen and if I throw this, or what happened if I drop this, no. So they're trying to discover things. Si Lavin, recently she's been spilling water, milk, or whatever that she drinks in a cup. Hindi na kasi siya nagbabottle. She drinks in a cup she was starting around 12 or 13 months siya. So ngayon, pag umiinom siya, she likes to spill it. So nasi-stress talaga kami ni Kevin because this is a time that we have to teach her that liquids, you cannot just, spill it like that. Because if it spills, madudumihan yung floor. So we are in the process of teaching her. But again, it doesn't mean it's a bad attitude, no? Hindi siya bad attitude. It's really just they're trying to discover things. They're trying to discover the world around them. Yun, okay? So, children play because they have a deep desire to understand the world. And if tayo as parents, pinipigilan natin yung play na yon, it hinders them, no? Hindi siya nakakatulong sa development ng mga anak natin. Very important, no, yung play. So play allows opportunities for them to regulate their feelings, no? How to recently isa sa mga tinuturo namin kay Lavin is that when she wants something, she doesn't need to cry. So crying to kids or sometimes tantrums, it's not really because again, they have a bad attitude. It's not that. It's just because they do not yet have the words or the ability to put into words yung nararamdaman nila. Do you understand? Di ba kasi wala pa sila masyadong words. They just have gestures. They just have mama and papa, dede, ball, and little things. But sometimes they get frustrated kasi hindi sila naiintindihan. That's why we take time to really observe them, 'di ba? When they do something, no? Titingnan mo anong ibig niyang sabihin. So ngayon, we're trying to teach her that. Now when she wants something, she doesn't need to cry. She just needs to show to mama what she wants to do or to papa what she wants to get. No? But unti-unti siya, no? Pero ma-observe to parents and guardians if we take time to really be with them and to observe them. So very important talaga. And it delays gratification, 'di ba? For example, yung stack ni Lavin before, pag nag-stack siya, it's a total of 8. So pag nagsa-stack siya, nasa third floor pa lang, tas bumabagsak na, binabato niya na yon, no? Kasi parang hindi niya mabuo. Pero lately, around I think mga 15th month niya, she's been learning to be patient. So pag nalalaglag, she picks it up and then she puts it back dun sa stack again. So parents should be there to guide their children, to tell them, oh anak, it's okay to make mistakes, ilagay mo lang. No? Ilagay, you just do it again, you just try again, you can do it, di ba? So parents and guardians, kahit tita ka or tito or pinsan ka, important yung presence mo pag naglalaro sila, no? And it helps them negotiate with others, especially when they go out, when they and These things are very important aspects of developing self-control, which is a 21st century skill, no? So again, mommies, daddies, well, especially mommies, di ba? Mess is play for them, no? Give them a space. So if you don't want your house messy, I recommend that you allot a space, a corner, kahit sa ang corner sa bahay nyo, na yun lang yung lugar kung saan pwede sila magkalat. No? Put them in that corner, doon mo lagay lahat ng toys nila, lahat ng books nila, lagyan mo ng mat. Okay lang ka actually kahit walang mat. Wala kaming mat eh. So you put a carpet or whatever, and then yung space na yon, that's where they can kalat. They can make a mess para hindi siya sa buong bahay. So allot a play area, or if another thing that you can do is to have a playpen or maglagay ng harang. So again, it doesn't need to be expensive. So pwedeng magharang ka lang kung anong meron. I remember nung wala pa kaming playpen, ang pinangaharang namin are boxes. So we build a box in the corner para hanggang dun lang siya magkakalat. Okay? So give them space, no? Allow them to uh, to have adventures, to be creative, to be imaginative. Okay? Yan. So spend time to play with your kids. Pediatricians highly encourage parents to avoid and minimize screen time of kids and to nurture their desire to play and learn. Again, parents and guardians, it's very important our role in this, no, in their development using play. No, mahalaga. So kailangan I understand that there are working parents, no, that they allow their kids to watch videos, which is okay kasi that's the setup. But in your free times, I highly recommend that you sit down with your kid, spend time with them, read a book, uh, play with them, play with their toys, teach them activities. Wag lang natin iasa yung development ng kids natin to the screen. So during your work, okay, if you're working, fine. If wala kayo, especially if you don't have a helper, okay, let them watch educational videos. But during your free time, be with them and sit with them and make a routine, no, the toys that they have and the things that they have, the books, eventually matututunan nila to love them. Si Lavine, we started reading books to her since she was just weeks old, no, so we read and read to her. Ngayon, when she wakes up in the morning, that's the first thing that she looks for, a book. And kahit may ginagawa kami ng husband ko, my husband is naka-work from home siya, and pag busy kaming dalawa, we can just leave her alone. She will look for a book, she'll look for a toy. Yung toys, tuturuan niyo sila how they use the toys. For example, blocks. If you just give them the blocks, tas hindi mo tinuro how they use it, they will not, diba? They will not even touch it. But be there, show to them how do you use blocks, how do you build structures using the blocks, and then eventually they copy it. No, it's really just about us being intentional sa mga bata, no? And choose toys that are open-ended. Open-ended meaning marami silang magagawa. Like, as I've said, blocks and Legos, perfect example, no? You can build different things using blocks and Legos. Hindi siya one thing lang na magagawa mo, no? So choose toys na open-ended, no? And ito, pinaka-favorite ko, be intentional with the toys or the things that you purchase for them. Expensive doesn't always mean educational. Hindi dahil mamahalin siya, automatic na educational na siya. Hindi dahil expensive siya, makakatulong na siya agad sa development. No, there are toys that are expensive but really not useful, no, in their development. They're fun, okay? They're fun. The toys are fun, but fun is different from educational. So we try to be as intentional as we can. We try to really get toys and things that would help develop them, stimulate their senses, no, stimulate their cognitive and every aspect that helps the brain development. Okay? And again, it doesn't have to be expensive because you can make them yourselves. And this is one thing that we moms can do, especially in your free time, especially stay at home moms and full time moms. You can take advantage of this opportunity to make DIY activities for your kids. Oh, 'di ba? So, yeah. So I'll be sharing some activities. Actually, meron akong isa pero hindi ko pa siya natapos. I'll explain this later. But I'll share some activities that I did for Levine and what areas of development it can help. So again, play doesn't need to be expensive. Empty boxes, di ba yung mga nag-order dyan sa nursery van? Ang gaganda ng cartons ng nursery van. Very thick and very durable. You can convert it to a lot of things. So yung mga nursery van boxes nyo, wag nyo siyang itatapon. You can convert it into something useful. Or empty bottles, like this one. So this is a sensory bottle, no, that I did for Levine when she was younger, no? She loves to play with this. Ayan. And other regular house items like tape, floor, sticks, etc. So later on you will see, no, how I turned this trash into something useful and educational for my baby and something that you can also do for your kid. Empty boxes. So, my daughter, she loves honey stars, okay? So, mahilig talaga siya sa honey stars. Kahit walang milk, pinapapak lang niya yan minsan. Okay? So, anong development nagagamit? Sige, sa balls pala muna tayo. Development using balls. So, there are things, no? We think na yung bola lang siya. But actually, it stimulates a lot of parts ng development nila. One is motor skills, no? How to hold a round thing, no? It teaches them grip, paano mag-touch ng ball. So it exercises their fingers and it also helps them how to transfer it from one hand to the other, how to pick it up, no? It teaches their fingers movement. It also teaches eye and hand coordination, no? It it kapag ipipick up nila, tinitingnan nila yung ball, natututunan nila how to get it, no? And timing, no? When Lavine was playing, the one in the screen, uh, may times na it topples over. So, it teaches them control. Minsan, masyadong parang mali yung spacing, mali yung pagkabagsak niya ng ball. So, she tries it again, no? It helps them. Eventually, pag medyo level up na yung anak mo, older na siya, you can use it to teach colors and counting, no? So, what you can do, yung boxes, you can put colors in the box so they can match the ball to the color of the hole. Diba? So, the possibilities are endless. Materials na ginamit ko, it's just an empty box, scissors, balls, or any ball that you have or any item that you could put in that hole, and gift wrapper or paper. Ako, hindi na ako nag-effort na balutan siya kasi okay na for her yung itsura ng box. So, other variations that you can do with this activity. Teka, natatakpan. Yun. So, ball drop. So, bigger hole, or for problem solving skills, you can do mix of small and big holes. So pag may small hole ka and may big hole ka, si big ball hindi siya magkakasya kay small hole. So she'll figure out na hindi siya pwede sa smaller hole. Dapat dun ako sa bigger hole, no? It helps them with their problem color. So, ang dami pang pwedeng activities using boxes and balls. If you don't have balls, you can also use popsicle sticks or barbecue sticks. I'll explain later using this egg tray that I'm doing. Okay? So, next. Wait, ayaw mag-next. All right. So another thing that I did, this one is I think this is a Lazada box, no? I placed holes on the carton, and then merong small holes, merong big holes. Then I wrapped it And then I have two kinds of straws. Isang thick na straw, isang thin straw. So after that, after I wrapped it, if you can see the picture of my baby, so she learns, no? So again, fine motor skills, eye and hand coordination, no? And a lot of other things. So materials na ginamit, empty cartons, ball pen, scissors, tape, glue, straw, sticks, or rolled paper. If wala kang straw, pwedeng stick, pwedeng popsicle sticks, pwedeng paper lang na ni-roll. So, pwede siya. And gift wrapper or any special paper that you can find. Again, if you will look at the materials, they're not expensive. They're just at your home. No, you just need to take advantage and to maximize them so that it will be useful for your kids. Okay? Yun. So, target development, again, motor skills, eye and hand coordination, timing. There was a time that naglaro kami dun sa family ng husband ko. Huhulaan nila kung ilan yung kayang ipasok ni Lavin na straws in 1 minute. Dati 7 lang in 1 minute. So eventually nag-upgrade siya. So from 7 naging 15 hanggang below 1 minute, napapasok niya na lahat ng straws. So, to us, mukhang fun game lang, but to them, you're developing their skills, no? Nade-develop na yung marunong na talaga siyang intentionally mapasok yung straw sa hole. Magaling na yung control nila. So, it develops them. So, as I've said, mommies, you just really need to be intentional. What skills do you want your kids to learn? What things do you want to develop to them? Ano yung developmental milestones that you want them to achieve, no? Kaya important talaga, again, yung play, no? So variations, we can target problem-solving skills like make it color-coded straws. Here, this one is for my activity for the egg. So you can make straws and then put colors in the straws. And then, yung holes nung ditong carton na nasa screen, you can put a variation of it. Like, there will be a pink hole, there will be a blue hole, and a green hole. And that way, it helps them, no? It's a problem-solving skill talaga na na-enjoy ng kids. So, di ba, level up siya. It teaches them about matching, very important ability of kids, how to match things. We can start with shape figure in a straw. So, ima-match niya ulit. O, kailangan i-shoot ko to. Dito ko i-shoot. Kasi it's the same shape or the same color. You can also upgrade it to numbers, no? You have 1 here, you put a number 1 here, and then the hole, you put a 1 beside the hole. And you can use alphabet, no? So the possibilities are endless. It's really up to us as guardians and as parents, no, to take advantage. So yung ganitong play, it just looks so simple, but when they learn it, pag na-develop na yung skill nila in putting the straws, i-level up nyo sila until such time, naturo mo na yung colors, no? So eventually, habang nilalaro niya, you can put names. Oh, anak, this is color green. So where is color green? So i-shoot niya sa green. Anak, this is color blue. So i-shoot niya sa blue. So you're teaching them the color using their sight, and you're teaching them how to say the words. My daughter now, around, I think, 18 months, 17 or 18 months, she knows how to mention blue, boo. Green is g. Red is ed. No? I just didn't put the video here, but she already knows, I think, 5 or 6 colors. So, it upgrades them, it levels up them, it develops yung mga skills na meron sila. We just need to be intentional. Sit down with them, play with them, make toys like this that are educational and targets development. Again, hindi kailangang mahal, no? Kailangan lang simple, no? Kailangan lang madali, no? Things that are available in your home, magagamit nyo sila. Again, so yun lang. So I hope magawa nyo yung activity na to. So next. All right, sensory bottles, the one I'm holding kanina. So sensory bottles and bins, no? So dun sa, if you can see in the screen, in the first picture, it's this one. So while they're young, it develops the sense of sight nila. So they really love to watch things floating or moving inside the bottle. You can make another version of this using petals of flowers, using leaves. Okay? So mamaya ko kwento ko sa inyo kung ano yung nasa loob. Hindi to glitters, okay? So I'll show you later. In the second picture, it's an alcohol bottle. Nasaan ba yan? Ay, basta nandun. It's an alcohol bottle na nilagyan ko ng rice. So it's a maracas. So di ba ang maracas, when you buy it online, it's what, around 500? But I just did it here, no? Nilagyan ko lang ng bigas, yung empty na alcohol bottle, tapos lalagyan mo ng glue, yung takip, kasi baka ma-open niya. So, i-glue mo siya para nakaseal, and then may maracas na. So, every time sumasayaw yung anak ko, kinukuha niya lang to, tapos sinishake niya and sumasayaw siya. So, it doesn't need to be expensive. It just needs to be alcohol bottle lang siya and konting bigas, di ba? Naging maracas na siya. And in the last picture, it's just a container na nilagyan ko ng bigas. So, I think she was around 13 or 14 months this time. Ayan, ito yung maracas. Ayan, guys. Diba? Tumutunog siya. So, she enjoys using this whenever we listen to songs, no? So, ang saya, diba? Anyway, so going back dun sa last photo, she was, I think, around 13 or 14 months. Very curious siya sa texture, no? So I gave her this small bin, tapos nilagyan ko ng bigas and ginagrasp lang niya, no? So it gives ano ba? It appeals to their sense of touch, no? It teaches them texture. So important din to, no, na para kahit anong hawakan nila, whether it's slimy or it's rough, they know that it's just a texture at hindi siya kadire or hindi siya nakakatakot. So, tuturuan natin sila using sensory bins and bottles. Okay, so sensory activities, in addition to being fun and interesting for babies and young children, it encourages children to explore and investigate. Exploring the benefits of sensory play. So this one is from Good Start, no? It helps build nerve connections in the brain, no? It also encourages the development of motor skills. It supports language development. It encourages scientific thinking and problem solving. And it can involve mindful activities which are beneficial for them. So this one is hindi ko picture yan. I just got this from Color the Moon. So sensory play includes any activity that stimulates a young child's sense of touch, smell, taste, sight, and hearing, as well as anything which engages movement and balance. So very important. So for babies, no, watching bubbles float and feeling them land on their skin. So mahilig sila din dito. We make bubbles and pinapanood niya unti-unti hanggang mag-pop on air or until it lands on the floor. Or scrunching colored paper to hear the noise. So si Lavin mahilig siya dyan. So when we have a paper, di ba, may tunog. So it develops them na parang, when I crumple this, there is sound. It makes sound, no? Or they feel contours and see the shapes change. Kaya Play-Doh is one of these things. No? Later, I will show you how to make Play-Doh at your home. Ayan. Yon. So materials, anong pwedeng gamitin? Bin, any bin, box, or clear container. Yung sa akin kanina, microwavable lang yon. Okay? Bigas, pasta noodles, or sand. Again, anything that has texture, no? And you can add any toy with textures doon. Again, just like the one in the picture, again, that's not my photo. You can add any toy na meron siya. Kung may toy soldiers, yung anak mo, lagay mo siya dyan. If may blocks siya, lagay mo dyan. If meron siyang mga mini animals, put them there, no? And it stimulates them. You just think na walang nagagawa, but besides na na-entertain sila, it stimulates their senses, no? Also one way to do sensory play, if you're cooking, kapag nagluluto ka, let your kids taste what you're cooking. Sila Vin, she really loves whenever I cook, she goes there and she looks at the ingredients that na nandun sa table. And then when she points at something, I let her taste it. We know naman kung safe or hindi, di ba? So if we know that it's safe for them to taste, iti-taste nila, no? So for them to try different textures and different tastes using their mouth. So again, that's another part of sensory play. Okay? So hindi siya extraordinary stuff. It just sounds wow, sensory play, but actually they are simple things that we can do at home. Yan, ito yung sensory, it's this one, okay? So hindi siya glitters, mga empty biscuit wrappers, empty coffee, yung coffee na 3-in-1 na sachet, tapos chocolate flat tops, and then empty, malinis na empty bottle, no? Other options, as I've said kanina, you can put flower petals, you can put leaves, colored plastic, foil, or if meron ka, glitters and plastic toys, okay? And then, I just cut them out. No? Kinut out ko lang sila, and then I placed them inside, and then added water, and then put glue here. And then, tcharan! Sensory bottle na siya. Okay? So, yun. So, if you don't want to use water, you can also turn your bottles into maracas. As I've said kanina, yung ito, maracas. Okay? So, yun. Sige, wait lang ha. Alright. Alright. Here, sige, later ko na i-share. Hindi ko pala dito nalagay yung Play-Doh o na later part ko pa nalagay. This one is a DIY baby-friendly paint. Okay? Materials that you need, it's just flour, water, food color, or paintbrush. If walang paintbrush, pwedeng barbecue stick na may sponge or cloth, just like the one in the picture. Sponge lang to, Scotch-Brite. Ayan. If wala kang flour and water, you can use yogurt. Pag meron kang yogurt, pwede mo siyang gamitin as paint. So yogurt, just add the food color in the yogurt. So ito, ang ginawa ko dito, it's just flour, and then I added water. Depende sa thickness na gusto mo, and then food color. So pag ganito yung ginamit mo or yogurt, kahit isubo nila, it's safe. No fear, no? Hindi ka kakabahan na baka toxic, baka nakakalason. No, this is safe, no? So again, these are things at home lang, di ba? So, my daughter loved it the first time she did it. Ayan, if makita niyo sa picture, isa lang kasi yung nabili naming food color that time. But they would really enjoy, no? Na natitest yung what happens if I swipe it like this? Anong mangyayari pag dinot-dot ko lang na ganyan? May time na tinusok niya lang tas tumulo lang yung paint, so she observes it. So these things, no, it really helps them. So ano yung advantages of doing this? Painting aids children acquire hand and eye coordination. If I stroke it to the right, di ba, magkakaroon ng paint. If I stroke it to the left, magkakaroon ng paint or magkakaroon ng line, no? So it develops them, no? So painting can help children learn about sizes, shapes, patterns, designs, no? These are all critical aspects of their curriculum during the preschool years. Painting helps children develop also their decision-making skills. So again, may perks na naman. Very simple to do, mommies, at home, no? And it will help your children develop these skills. Okay? So again, you can use this paint, guys. Super safe, madali lang din siya linisin. It's not super messy. So maghanap ka lang ng pwesto sa bahay nyo, lagyan mo ng, if ayaw mong madumihan yung sahig, lagyan mo ng newspaper sa sahig bago siya mag-start mag-paint. Okay? So, yeah. So, yon. Next. Ito na. Nagkamali ako ng sequence. Ito yung homemade dough. Ito, ang gagamitin mo lang if you have cornstarch, if may baby lotion ka, and any color, any food color. Ayan. So, besides ours of countless fun, so masaya to kasi, di ba, they can form a lot of shapes, they can make a lot of things, di ba, using Play-Doh. Iba-ibang, pwede sila mag-create ng house, mag-create ng animals, they can try to squeeze it, titingnan nila what happens kapag pinaghiwalay nila. So it teaches them a lot of things, no? It develops their fine motor skills. It's calming for children kasi pag nasistress sila, they like to squeeze things. They like to, it's like a stress reliever to them, no? It also encourages creativity, no? What can I do with this? What can I build with this? It enhances their hand and eye coordination. It improves social skills. So if again, pag wala na si COVID, no, they can share their Play-Doh with other kids. It also supports literacy and numeracy, and it promotes playtime. No, the more that I encourage you to use a lot more colors. Blue kasi favorite color ko to, but you can use a lot more colors. After you use it, you can keep it in a Ziploc. Kaya to tumagal ng around 3 months. Just make sure na pag gagamitin siya, the hands of your baby is clean. Malinis dapat siya. And after using, yung surface kung saan siya maglalaro should also be clean. And then after gamitin, put it in a Ziploc and you can put it in the ref. So again, tatagal siya ng around roughly 3 months. Okay? So again, simpleng gamit lang sa bahay. Okay? Baby lotion lang ha. Don't use the adult lotion. It's not safe because it has other chemicals. So use a baby lotion only for this activity. Okay? And pretend play, ayan, one of the things that they love to do, no? Pretend play. Here in the picture, so si Lavin, yung tent na yan, it's just a second-hand tent na nakita ko in a mommy group. I think it's just around 250. Nakuha ko for 250 pesos, no? Or 200, yun. So dito, she pretends, if you will see the big stuffed toy sa likod niya, bigay lang sa amin yan. She pretends that she's at home. Home ang tawag niya sa tente. She's playing at home with that stuffed toy, no? The second picture, I gave her Marie kasi Marian, nung wala pa siya masyadong ngipin. So, nung nakita niya yung stuffed niya, to babies, photo, she pretends that the umbrella is her house. So yan yung bahay-bahayan namin, no? Minsan nandiyan kaming dalawa, naglalaro kami, nagbabasa kami sa loob ng tent, ayan. So for her, it's a house. And the last photo, si Baby Sofia, nagbabasa siya for Baby Sofia. So pretend play, no? Minsan we play na nagluluto siya sa kitchen. Meron kaming nabili na second hand na kitchen set. Kung nga rin nagluluto siya, tas papatikman niya sa akin. Remember earlier I said dinadala ko siya sa kusina and pinapatikman ko. It's the same thing that she's doing. She's imitating it and she pretends like she's cooking. So, di ba, ang galing-galing nilang gumaya. So, again, you can take advantage of this, no? If for the working moms, during your free time, or for the full-time moms, di ba, a lot of time that you can do pretend play or role-playing with them. Anong reasons? Why should we encourage children to pretend play? It encourages their imagination and creativity. No, it supports social and emotional development. No, it teaches them the different roles in the society. It also improves language and communication skills. It develops thinking, learning, and problem-solving abilities, and it enhances physical development. Again, hindi na nila kailangan manood kasi na-entertain na sila with pretend play. Okay? Yan. And very important, parents, no, let us follow their lead. We have to know the interests of our kids. I remember when Lavine was younger, sobrang fascinated siya with ball. Ito, if you would look at the left side, no, that's her Lolo Val's ball. Okay? And at an early age, so I think it was around 30 months, that's when no? And we also play basketball. So there were moms asking me, di ba ang basketball, it's just for boys? No? They were telling me na panlalaki lang yan, dapat hindi siya nilalaro ng baby girl. But, there's this it helps them skills. It develops their skills. No, hindi mo siya pwedeng these toys, you cannot label it with gender. Ito pang boy lang to, ito pang girl lang to. Because in their age, they still don't understand that. For them, it's just them playing with their imagination and being creative. No, she doesn't associate this ball to a basketball player. To her, it's just a ball. It bounces when she throws it, no? It rolls when she pushes it, no? She can carry it, she can give it to mama or papa. So, walang gender association to the kids. It's simply just a toy that they play with. So, hindi mo siya, don't associate it. So, follow their lead. What are their interests right now? No? There was a time that Lavine pretends to sing using my blower. Naka-unplug naman yan. So, whenever she sees that blower, nagpe-pretend, kasi I also do hosting, no? Even in church, I also do, nag-MC ako and nag-host ako and she sees me holding a mic. So ito, she pretends, no, na she's also holding a mic and she's talking. Or there was a time na nung ayos pa yung ukulele namin na she strums the ukulele. So follow their lead, no? Allow them to to experiment, allow them to discover things for themselves. Okay? Read books to them and tell them stories. The first two pictures, Dean was only 6 months here. The right one, dati, as early as 6 months, no, she can already turn the book by herself, no. Sometimes we just think na masyado pang bata yung anak ko for that, no? But no, you just give them things, no? And then they discover, they experiment, and then they learn. Okay? So ngayon, hindi ko na sinasabi sa kanya, "Oh, let's read the book." Siya na yung nagsasabi sa amin na may dala-dala siyang book, tapos sasabihin niya lang sa amin, book, which means book. She wants to read, no? So, nade-develop siya, no? So, as early as weeks old, yes, I can read comments, no? Storytelling is very important, yes, and reading books to our babies is very important. So, as early as weeks old pa lang, basahan nyo na sila ng libro and it develops their love for books, no? And let them experience nature and outdoors. So I understand ngayon it's COVID. But for those na merong mga damuhan na malapit sa inyo, hayaan nyo silang magyapak. Naalala ko nung bago COVID, itong picture na to, this was before COVID, nagtataka yung ibang mga kasama namin sa playground kasi sila Vin lang yung nakayapak, yung hindi naka-slippers. So, I taught Levine to walk on the grass, no, para hindi siya matakot sa texture. So eventually, yung mga kalaro din niya, eventually nagyayapak na din. Pero nung una yung mga kids, no, they were 2, 3 years old. Medyo nagtataka sila with the texture of the grass. But Levine, we started teaching her na okay, sige, maglakad ka lang dyan. And sa sand din, no, pag merong malapit sa dalampasigan sa inyo, sa seashore, let them do so. But ngayong pandemic, yung center picture, this pandemic, since hindi makalabas, no, hinahayaan lang namin siya to touch the plants. We have roughly 3 plants outside and we let her play with it, no. Marunong na siya, where is the leaf, where is the pot. So again, it's play, but at the same time, it's also a learning activity for them. So at least, no, may nature pa din. So yeah, I agree with twin Mama Sarah. We also miss outdoor play. No, we used to travel a lot by land, no, na gusto namin laging nasa labas and nakakapag-exercise si baby. Pero hopefully soon, COVID will be done. And by that time, please, let them experience nature and outdoors. So hopefully soon, no, magawa natin ulit ito. Ito, just a few tips for moms, no? Be your baby's guide. Just be present and teach them. Do not manipulate their actions. Don't tell your babies, kuwari may ginagawa siya, dapat ganito yan. Kung yung isang toy, may ginagawa siyang ibang thing, no? Just let them be, no? Let their imagination arouse creativity. As I've said, to us, this will just look like a bottle, but to them, it can be an airplane or a submarine. It can be a tower, no? It can be a fish, no? It can be anything, no? So, very important na when they do something with a certain thing, just let them be kasi their imaginations are working, no? Let them imagine. If they ask, no, help them if they ask, or if nangangailangan hindi na talaga nila alam yung gagawin, be there to help them. But as I've said, only take control if there is impending harm or danger as a result of their actions. Pero if wala naman, no, kuwari ito ginaganon-ganon niya, or some other toys na iba yung way ng paggamit niya, it's okay. Just let them be, no? Allow them to be independent, no? At have time to sit with them to play, and have time to allow them to be independent so that you can observe, no? Allow them to make mistakes. I know as parents, no, lagi tayong protective. Oh, naku, ganito yan, I'll help you. Or pag umiyak na, ay hindi, sige, si mommy na yung gagawa. Ako na mama yung gagawa para sa'yo. Yung parang gano'n, na parang, yes, they can make mistakes, no, and allow them to learn. Allow them to learn mistakes. Just encourage them. Oh, anak, sige, you can try again. You can do it. Oh, try mo ulit. Gawin mo ulit. You can do it this time. Okay? And also, be intentional in spending time with them. No, in your busy schedule, take time talaga to pause, mommies and daddies, and play with them, spend time with them. Remember, they're only young ones. Pag malaki na sila, they would have their own barkadas, they would have their own friends. So, enjoy this time that you can play with them and involve them in your daily activities. When I cook, she hangs out with me. The second picture, kasi syempre, di ba, hindi nakakalabas. So, buti na lang may veranda kami. So, pag umuulan, pinapaligo lang namin siya sa ulan. Yung mga matatanda, sinasabi nila, oh, wag mo iano sa ulan kasi baka magkasakit. No, let them experience nature, no? After maligo sa ulan, paliguan mo kaagad, no? Hindi mo kailangan hindi naman sila magkakasakit basta hindi mo sila palalamigan, no? So, create opportunities, sit with them. See, the upper right photo is my husband. This was during his break time, no? Habang break time niya, gusto maglaro ni Lavin ng puzzle. So, he sat down with Lavin, no? He took time in the middle of his busy schedule, no? So, play with them. Yon. And last 2 slides na lang. Ayan. So, yung hawak ng anak ko, it's a cradle, it's a bottle wash, no? So, when I was washing the dishes, one time she sat down with me. May time na we're teaching her na ang mga coins dapat iniipon. So ito, in the second photo, we're asking her help to put the coins inside the bottle, no? In the third photo, nagluto ako ng donuts niyan. So tinulungan niya ako to make the circles. Though actually hindi siya tulong kasi dinut-dut-dut niya. Pero at least it was fun for her. Yung photo sa ilalim, lower left. Okay? Meron siyang book. Yung book nakalagay melon. Okay? Tapos meron kaming melon sa kitchen. Nung sinabi ko yung melon, she went to the kitchen, she got the melon and then placed it on the bed to show me na, Mama, this is melon. So minsan, akala natin, pag nagbabasa tayo sa kanila, hindi nagre-retain. No? Hindi kay Lavin to go to the kitchen and get the melon. No. She just left me and then went back with the melon. Okay? So that's how smart kids are. So kailangan lang talaga mommies and daddies and guardians, natutukan sila, sit down with them, play with them, read with them, okay? And also allow them to be independent. Lavine already eats on her own. Starting around 6 months, we let her use a spoon. Hinahayaan namin siya na hawakan yung food. A lot of people already, we received a lot of comments already from other adults na, oh, bakit niyo siya pinapakain mag-isa? Delikado yan. But, again, delikado lang siya if you're not knowledgeable, if you're not empowered with the right knowledge. So before we did this, nag-aral kami ng husband ko ng baby-led weaning. So we can teach her ano yung tamang texture ng food, ano yung tamang ano yung gagging versus choking. So yung mga ganong idea, and never kami nagkaroon ng problem the whole time that she eats on her own. Now, we can let her eat on her own na talaga. No? Bibigyan lang namin ng food and then she eats on her own. Again, it's part of development. Yung eating, akala natin it's sanay kasi tayo in the Philippines na spoon feeding lang, 'di ba? But eating, it develops their skills. It develops, again, fine motor skills. It develops other sensory skills like taste, no, and texture. Okay? And in the last one, so pag nakikita ako ng anak ko, cleaning the floor or sweeping the floor, she joins me, You're teaching her at an early age that cleaning is also part of everyday routine. So, hindi siya na, ay hindi, this is a mommy thing. Ikaw, baby ka lang, hindi mo to pwedeng gawin. Hindi ganon. We can involve them in our daily activities. Just make sure that they're safe. It will not put them in danger. And then they learn. So, si Lavine, kapag may natatapon siya ngayon, kuwari she spills cereals on the floor, tatakbo siya to the kitchen at kukunin niya yung walis at wawalisin niya yung natapon niya. Because she remembers na kapag merong dumi sa floor, she needs to clean it. So again, akala natin hindi nila natututunan, but they learn. They learn a lot. They copy us. And they pick up information with the things that we do. Lastly, again, they are only young ones. Play with them. Allow them to make mess, no? Minsan nakaka-stress, but, priceless yung development na nangyayari every time we allow them to play, every time we allow them to make mess. Make the most of your time with your kids. Okay? So that ends my slide. I hope everyone learned something this afternoon. Ron?
So, thank you so much, Mami Lala, no? Thank you so much for your slides, no, for those things na shinare mo. Actually, ako mismo, even though hindi pa ako parent kasi I grew up, parang meron akong baby sisters nung high school ako, and somehow there are times na inalagaan ko rin talaga sila, and anak ng cousin, ganyan, kumbaga exposed ako also, and it's first time, parang ngayon ko lang talaga medyo na-realize na what's this, sobrang amazing din talaga ng babies natin, no? Parang yung sinabi mo na kala natin hindi nila naiintindihan, pero somehow napipick up nila things that they hear and see us, and it's kind of amazing talaga. And so for moms and daddies out there, it's really important na talagang we show lang or papakita lang natin to the kids kung ano yung dapat lang talaga nilang matutunan and all of that. And with your activities naman, Mommy Lala, na shinare, no, sobrang amazing na, alam mo, you don't need to really spend so much money on buying or creating something na may matututunan si babies natin. So, thank you so much to everyone who tuned in, sorry. So, Thank you, Mommy Lala. Sobrang creative and helpful nung tips na binigay mo to our audience. Generally, we've received positive comments from our followers. No, that's really creative. The topic is really relevant. And so, mommies and daddies, if you have any suggestions, topics that you would want us to feature, no, just message us, comment lang po below, and so we'll take note of that, and then later on, I mean, in the future, we might do something na gusto natin i-feature pa. Okay, so thank you so much, Mami Lala. No, so before we close our live, so again, this live is brought to you by nurseryvan.com, your one-stop shop for mom and baby essentials. So we have big brands in store. We have Pampers, we have there. Sorry again. So nurseryban.com is your one-stop shop for mom and baby essentials. So we have big brands in store. We have Pampers, Huggies, Avent, Oxotot, Mastella, Cycles, Cradle, and more mom and baby approved products, from baby diapers and wipes to feeding and breastfeeding, clothing and home care, skincare, to most importantly essentials that we need right now to be safe, because pandemic pa rin naman. So we offer huge discounts. We have daily deals, payday sale, and prices are always lower than some of the best department stores out there. And good news, no? We deliver in as fast as the next day. So flat rate yung shipping natin at 100 pesos for Metro Manila orders and 200 pesos for provincial orders. And then you can pay via PayPal, GCash, and DragonPay. And then our cash on delivery is also back. Cash on delivery is now available within Metro Manila and Rizal areas for a maximum 5,000 peso purchase. So, yeah. So today we have daily deals promo. So Smart Steps liquid detergent is 10% off. Just go to our website po. Mastella skin freshener is 3% off. Orange and peach baby bath and brush is 3% off also. And then this week lang, no, we just launched a promo uh from Smiles Organic Tooth Gel and Cradle. So for every when you buy two Cradle 700 ml refill pack, you will get a free organic apple or minty bubble gum or Smiles Tooth Gel. More than 100 peso off po yun. And then promo is until October 31, 2020. So we have a new product in store, Covex, an effective virus protection, which is more affordable because your savings is actually 30% off. So protect your family against viruses, because this new item is both an air and surface disinfectant spray. So check out nurseryvan.com to add to cart. So it can kill up to 99.9% germs. So yes. And then speaking of more talks like this, this coming week, September 29 and 30, we have a back-to-back live again. So on September 29, we have Miss Abby Yabot, a certified lactation counselor and parenting educator, who will teach us about baby-led weaning, which is na-mention ni Mommy Lala Viray kanina. This is anything about food preparation, intake ni baby, and stuff like that. So this is brought to you by Cradle Natural Cleanser and Smiles Organic and Natural Tooth. This is on September 29, 6 p.m. Again, you can win prizes. Just watch, just tag three mom friends in the comment section. When we post this promo material, share on your social media, and then follow our social media as well. And then on the 30th, um, it's going to be a feature naman po, a brand feature featuring Smart Steps, mild laundry detergent and baby bottle cleansers. So we'll have a special game activity on the 30th for this live. So watch out for the mechanics, and then hoping you can all join. So that's it. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. So I think that ends our live for today. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Make sure to follow us on social media. We are nurseryvan.com. And then to get updated on our next live dates, promos, and more. So thank you for watching, mommies and daddies. Reminding everyone to stay safe, stay at home, and shop online at nurseryvan.com. See you on our next live. So we'll play a video of our forum. Thank you so much, Mommy Lala. Thank you so much.
Come Ron, thank you so much for having me.
I really felt exhausted until the point that I just broke down. As a first time mom, one of the most memorable and unforgettable experience that I had was during my second week after I gave birth to my daughter. I actually experienced postpartum blues. So what happened was I was just so tired and so exhausted mentally, physically, emotionally, because I would only be able to get like 30 minutes to 1 hour of sleep because I wanted to breastfeed my baby. I had to feed her like every 1.5 to 2 hours. So I really felt exhausted until the point that I just broke down.
I remember there was a time nung first time mama ko, yung parang siyempre pag first time mama ka, konting kibot lang, konting sakit lang yung anak mo, parang sobrang worried ka na. Ayun, yung time na yun yata yung nagngingipin yung anak ko, tapos sobrang parang takot ako kasi parang normal ba to, kasi parang parang iyak siya ng iyak, tapos hindi siya masyado lumidede, tapos parang nilagnat pa siya.
My husband was there, so he tried to comfort me and told me that everything was going to be okay. And at first, I really thought that I was having postpartum depression. So I messaged some of my mommy friends and I asked them if they also had this experience, and most of them actually did. So it was a relief for me having mommy friends who would help you and would not judge you for whatever you confide in them.
Tinanong ko kung normal ba yun. So tinanong ko yung kipag ko, tapos nagtanong din ako sa mga mom groups if it's normal, tapos parang makikita ko na yun din, they're sharing their experiences na yung ganyan yung anak ko. Yun, so parang in a way napakalma ako, na parang nawala yung takot ko, nawala yung stress ko, anxiety ko, yung fear ko, kasi na knowing na okay, normal pala to, okay, hindi pala ako nag-iisa, na meron din palang ibang mga moms na naka-experience din pala ng ganitong experience ko.
Mommy communities or mommy groups is really, really helpful, especially if you're a first-time mom and nangangapa ka into anything and everything. So, nandyan yung talagang sobrang liit na bagay lang itatanong mo pa because hindi ka naman sanay sa mga ganong sitwasyon. And nakakatawa because those moms are very willing to answer you kahit na nga dun sa isang group is paulit-ulit na lang yung tanong, diba? But they're still willing to answer you, to help you.
In a way, nakakabawas din siya ng stress, ng anxiety, ng mga worries and fears mo, kasi alam mong hindi ka nag-iisa. Parang doon sa mga na-encounter mo na parang meron din palang akong fellow mommy or fellow parent na nakaka-experience din pala ng ganito. So, di ba, in a way, nakakagaan din ang pakiramdam.
So, I think that's one of the benefits of having a safe forum like this nursery van forum, is for us moms to be in a safe zone or be in a safe forum where we can give each other advices as moms, as first-time moms, without any judgment. And if any one of us have experienced the same experience, we can uplift each other and just be there for a mom who needs you. I really felt